Beers and brews. Beers and brews. It's what we do. Beers and brews.
Well, I would say good morning to everybody, but I only see Chopper in here. What's up, Chop? How's it going? Normally we got a few people waiting, but I guess with the Black Friday and all that crap, people are busy and stuff. Larry, my man, good to see you. How'd everybody's Thanksgivings go? Did y'all eat a lot and pass out? I know that I did. Um, funny thing about Thanksgiving that I find funny is that you have certain types of Thanksgiving people. You've got the football guys, you've got the guys that are, they're just for the food. You've got the guys that are there to drink and get drunk and cause chaos. I'm kind of I'm a food guy. Football is not really my thing. And I only drink once a week, and that's on the Scallywag show. So, what's going on, Chopper and Larry? What are y'all doing, man? Oh, who else we got here? Oh, that's it. Well, anybody got any plans for the weekend that are exciting or, quite frankly, boring? I'm going to be doing a lot of housework and making some content videos, but that's about it. Let's see. Let me see here. Yours was really low key. I spent some time with my son and his fiance, but mostly chilled with the wife and dog. Hey, man, that's a good day any day, man. Honestly, uh, you know, uh, that's basically what I did. I got to see my oldest daughter and hang out with my mom and my sister and my brother and my wife. And, it was pretty nice. Larry says, I'm a family guy. I show up to see my people, especially the ones that I don't get to see much. Food is a close second, though. Hey, man, you know what? Uh, you got to figure it this way, man. It's always got to be family first and food second, at least in my opinion. Let's see, Chopper. Uh, Rolling out in a few minutes to tune your buddy's carb. Hey, you know what? Those carbs got to get tuned, don't they? I'll tell you what, man. I woke up this morning. It was freaking 31 degrees out. It's freaking cold here in Georgia. Pissing me off. But what can you do? Yeah, man. I'll tell you what. Chopper. I used to do a lot of. I worked at a machine shop, resurfacing engine heads, and when I got into building motorcycles, I did a lot of carb work. And man, I'll tell you what. Carb work is a pain in the ass sometimes. So hopefully it's not too bad for you. S&S, huh? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I had an S&S motor in my uh Honda, believe it or not. I had a Honda Shadow that was, you know, ape hangers and all that shit. And we dropped an S&S in that, and it screamed like a scalded dog, man. Um 19 degrees there? Jesus Christ. Dude, at 19 degrees, I'd regret moving to Minnesota too, man. Marcus, what's up, brother? Uh, I'll tell you what, man. I left Connecticut because of the cold. Well, and you know, I have bitch X, but uh, I got sick of the winters, man. The winters in Connecticut were brutal. You'd get, 10, 20 below zero and 6 feet of snow on the ground. It's miserable. Absolutely miserable. Chopper, low 60s there, but mid. Where are you at, Chop? Because I want to move there. Marcus, you just waking up? Shit, I feel you. I got woken up at 3:58 this morning. My cats. What? Oh, Galveston Island, Texas. There you go. Okay. Larry, what are you saying here? Let's see. Once your nieces and nephews are too cool to hang out with you, you're moving back down south? Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Where my whole family, except for me, is from Georgia. Uh, I'm the only one out of generations upon generations, any generation of my family that was born up north. And, when I moved back down here, eh, when I moved down here for the first time in 91, uh, it was just such a difference in the weather and the people. And, you know, I'm glad I did. Marcus, at 3:58, you were finally falling asleep. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you stay up too late partying, my friend. What's everybody drinking this morning, man? I have me a cup of good old fashioned freaking Folgers, and it's glorious. Uh, Man, we are a skeleton crew this morning, man. Like I said, I guess people are out and about, busy doing their I'll call it Black Weekend shopping. I'm sorry, that was racist. But the Black Friday stuff, Hazelnut Brew. There you go. Uh, it was interesting. I want to tell you a real quick story. Um, I wasn't able to participate in Black Friday this year for the beard shit, or caps, or flannels, or any of that shit. We've had a lot of money problems lately, and the owner of Small Town Traditions was cool as hell, and he messaged me and he said, "Hey, man, I know you're not going to be able to be doing the Black Friday thing, but I'd like to send you something." And that guy, good Lord, he sent me a box of stuff, man. It was really, really cool. He sent me like 2 full-size oils, like 4 sample oils, a full size butter, a balm, a really nice note to go with it, and man, that just made my weekend. I'll tell you what, I always say this, and I mean it with everything that I have. If you can help somebody out this season, do so, man. I try to send people stuff randomly when I can, just because you know what, uh, it, make somebody's day. Make somebody's day. Peppermint bark coffee. Holy shit! I need to get me some of that. I'm a big peppermint fan. Big peppermint fan. But anyways, real quick, back to what I was saying was, you know, that really meant a lot to me when he sent me that. And if you got it in your heart and you got the means, pick somebody at random, and just send them a little package or even send them a note. You know, some of that stuff, really goes a long way to help somebody's mental health. Yeah, Larry, that does sound delicious, doesn't it? Uh, Now it says we only got one viewer in here, but I see a couple in the comments. I don't get that, but that's cool. Whether it's one or 1,000. Other than Chopper, nobody's told me what they're doing this weekend. What y'all doing this weekend, man? I mean, y'all going shopping? Y'all going hanging out? Y'all? I know Marcus is probably going to hold up on the couch with his dog and watch TV, but other than that, uh, eh, there's two different versions of the chat. Where's the second version? Huh. Hold on. Let me see something here. Do, 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 do. I don't know what that is. I just hit something. Who knows? But Marcus, if you can tell me what the second version of the chat is, because I'm not seeing hardly anything. I don't know, man. Uh, it's telling me I got one view, one person in here. The joys of technology. You had an issue last week. No one could see your stuff. Interesting. Interesting. Well, hopefully, if there's a second version of guess it's updated now. I don't know. Uh, seems to me that uh, some might, if not done it. Hold on. Oh, you are the only one for now. Okay. Well, it happens, man. I never claimed to be the most popular motherfucker on the planet. Oh, I'm waiting on Sean. He's supposed to pop in. Um, Normally I got like Ronnie in here. I got Delmer just hanging on the couch today, and then you got a church Thanksgiving dinner on Sunday for the homeless. That's the way to do it, my man. That's awesome. That's awesome. Good on you, Larry. Good on you. Um, nah, they're not deserters. They're just, you notice some weird chat stuff on Wednesday. Huh. I don't know, man. Uh, when I'm doing this or when we're doing the Wednesday show, all we can see is what's below us. And, I don't know anything about this stuff. I just get on camera and act like an idiot. Um, but you know, I mean, far as I know, there could be, this could be streaming twice, and there's a parallel universe where there's 50 viewers. I don't know. Usually watch the show on your TV and chat with your phones. Well, hey, that's the way to do it, man. Yeah, see, it's saying there's 4 people in here right now, but I'm only seeing you two. But there's Stacy, my wicked Wednesday sister. How you doing? Uh, Man, I'll tell you, freaking Stacy, you're gonna have to let me know if it's still on your site. But man, if you guys haven't tried ghost stories, holy shit, that is amazing. That is a gourmand, sweet ass scent, and you should really try it if you have the means. Heading to work for 10:30. Good times. Get to go sit and play with people's hair for the day, huh? Marcus, it's okay. You spell everything wrong. It's all good. Uh See, and even she says, spell it how you want. It's but for the hurtful. I'm sorry. Uh but for the record, it's Stacy with an I. Southern broken English? Shit. Dude, that's the thing. Okay. You're like 45 minutes away from me. You're from the South and you don't even have a South Southern accent. Uh, let's see. Hold on. Gonna invite, copy. Boom, boom. Hold on, guys. Doing something real quick. All right. Here we go. Now we got 2 walkers. What the fuck? Hold on. Okay, let's see. All right. Yeah, nobody can handle two walkers, Larry. That's for sure. No, I was just trying to send Stacy the link to come on. She said she wanted to come on, so bro,
Yo, what's up?
Jack and shit. Jack just left town.
Right?
I just sent Stacy the link. She said she wanted to come on, so hopefully she'll pop in.
Okay. That's cool. And I see that background I put on actually stuck there for a second.
Yeah, I like that.
So what's going on, everybody? I can't see who's in there yet.
Uh,
Marcus, what's going on, brother?
Marcus, Larry, at the stage. There she is.
Sorry,
What's
I
up?
was in my car trying to play with all the stuff, accepting this, accepting that.
That's all right. I'm digging that beanie.
Thank you. I got more. I just got to put them on site, do my counts.
I'm gonna have to grab me one of them.
Nice.
Oh, let me turn down my music. I was rocking out on the way to work. Yeah, so Ghost Stories is still on the site. I'm going to be adding more, just waiting on some labels for a couple of things. I ordered new labels for Tactical Yeti, and they came in the old oil blend that I had. So I had to have them redone.
Ah, good time.
Yeah.
I still gotta get Ghost Stories. Walker's talking about that. I gotta try Ghost Stories.
Yeah. Yeah. I got a new one going to be coming out in December, the end of December, and it's going to be
Yeah,
gonna be
I need to grab each one of those because, for one, Christmas tree cakes, and two, that Santa's favorite hoe, man. That sounds badass.
Did you say Christmas tree cakes?
Yeah.
so Santa's favorite hoe is my rendition or my take on the Christmas tree, Little Debbie Christmas tree cakes, and it smells just like it.
Oh no shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, my
So I
fat ass
decided
eats
to
a
come
lot of
back out
those.
with that one.
Dude, both of our fat asses eat a lot of those, man.
Yeah.
I had
Yeah.
3 customers bring me 3 boxes of Christmas tree cakes, and I can't stomach them anymore. And I had to give them away behind their backs.
Well, you don't want to overdo it.
I can't overdo it. I overdid it for Thanksgiving, and I'm still suffering.
Well, I'll tell you, my wife found, I'm used to the regular white ones with the red striping. My
Yeah,
wife
those
found
are
the
the
chocolate.
OGs. Yep.
My wife found the chocolate ones, man, and those are oh.
Yeah, I had 2 white boxes and a chocolate box, and my neighbor says to me, "Where did you find those?" I don't know. Ask my customers, because I be posting all that shit with fucking Little Debbie cakes and stuff, and people just keep bringing them to me. So I said I was gonna do a video where I had them stuffed up my shirt, and then like pull them out, pack them like a pack of cigarettes since I quit smoking.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
That's it.
Man, I'll tell you what, the Little Debbie shit has exploded over the last 2 years. They got Little Debbie Christmas tree cake candles. There's even at Walmart they sell 3 foot tall plastic light up Christmas tree
Yep.
cakes. It's
Ice
insane.
cream too. They have, for
Yeah.
fuck's sakes, they got a blow up Christmas tree cake that you can put in your front yard that I couldn't find at Walmart the other day.
They got a Nutty Buddy ice cream too. That's
Yeah,
Little
they
Debbie,
got all
Nutty
kinds.
Buddy.
They got the strawberry cake roll up. They have all kinds.
Now
I'm a big fan of the candy bar.
I will say, I did try last year. I tried the oatmeal cream pie ice cream, and it was not good.
No.
I never tried that. I'm addicted.
I just like plain vanilla, plain chocolate. I'm not fancy. So.
Oh, see, I'll make a Sunday out of anything. I'm like fat boy to the next level with it, man. And I love
Hey,
the
I
Twix
did
ice
have
cream.
cheesecake from Costco this Thanksgiving, and I was quite surprised.
Oh yeah.
Cheesecake from Costco, it's huge. I had a small slice, and then another small slice, and yeah,
Yeah,
fucked great
I
up.
was I sat there the other night watching I forgot what I was watching, and but probably some horror on Tubi, and I was sitting there. My mom had made up a pumpkin pie cheesecake with like a chocolate cookie crust or whatever. I sat there like the biggest fat ass, just eating that and like a deviled eggs. You know what I mean?
Hey,
I might lose you here for a second. I'm coming up on a dead zone in my town, which is by my work. So if it just goes a little wonky, it goes wonky for a second. Okay,
it's all
Yeah,
good.
it is what it is.
Larry says his fat ass standing in the ice cream aisle of Walmart like a kid. There you go.
yeah, yeah. I've been loving the ice cream.
All right. So what else do we talk about on the show? Anything?
Pretty much
Well,
anything. Yeah. I'm trying
whatever
to
you
get
want.
I'm trying to get you and Katie to do a Demented one set, man.
Eventually it's in the works. Katie and I have talked about it before, and obviously the girls and
Well, yeah, I
I.
know you guys are busy right now with everything, but I mean, I know you guys would like.
Yeah, it's just I'm
that.
busy right now. I'm behind. I gotta get.
Bubba.
I want you guys to stay tuned too, because on my website I'm gonna be adding a bunch of soap at like super clearance cost, like $2, $2.50, and things like that, because I need to get it all out. I need to start making, but obviously me being a hairdresser in the holidays is I'm busy. You know,
Right.
every granny needs their hair done for. God forbid they got to see their family.
Oh yeah.
What the hell did I just do?
I don't know.
I was trying to make it look. I was trying to make it because when it's 3 people and it comes in like this, when I cut it into shorts, it always screws up and like cuts one out. So I was trying to see if I could place it in a different way.
All I'm saying is don't do that again, because nobody needs to see this ugly mug that big.
See, I hate it when they're this tiny. I like to see what people really look like.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed you're not going with the whole Captain Lou Albano thing today, man. I thought you were going to bring that on the show.
Well, no, dude, it's too early in the morning for that shit. And I only did that because my beard looked like it was going everywhere that night.
I know. I just had.
You know why his beard looked like the other day? That fucking thing. It was like this.
Yeah, well,
fucking beard blowing in the fucking wind. I'm not trying to make fun of you, but I kind of am at the same time, being your friend, so I can.
If my friends didn't make fun of me, I'd think that they didn't like me.
You did, though. You're right. With the wind, you started getting like a little beard boner, like go up and down.
He would turn, like it would be like this, and he would turn, and that sucker would straight out.
Oh man, Walker's beard boner, man, that was great.
Yeah, Marcus just said I had a wiener beard.
Yeah, he also said Three's Company randomly too, man. I don't know what. Oh, because there's 3 of us. Never mind. I'm a fucking retard.
Hey, as long as you liked what you had, it's fine. Nobody should be judging. But I was a smidge.
Hey,
at least I'm not wearing a fucking wrestling belt. That's all I gotta say.
Stop! Don't get me started on that shit, bro.
You're gonna get this one started right there.
Yeah, well.
Hey, I was there for it. I just laughed at the between Tim and Dennis's fucking popcorn comments. They was arguing with each other about whose popcorn was bigger, so it was all right in the comments.
I missed that.
See, it was funny.
It does it different. Like YouTube, it wasn't showing the comments from the live chat. Now it gives the option to see the live chat comments, which is cool.
I'm trying to see comments now, but if I see comments, I can't see this, so it's weird.
Oh, okay.
Well,
for some reason, I might switch it from StreamYard to something different.
I'll tell you what, Stace, speaking of Dennis, I got a package that I'm going to be sending out to him on the 1st. He had messaged me about scally caps, and he was like, man, I want to get one, but I don't know if I'm going to look good. But I said, fuck that. So I packed one up. I'm going to be sending him his first cap.
That's so nice of you, dude. Dennis is a great guy. I met Dennis through Kyle, which is obviously Beard and Brew and Tattooed. He actually just ordered from me too. I been talking with him, and he said that he feels better not being in all the media and all that stuff that his wife really is enjoying her time with him and things like that. So he's actually doing quite well right now. He's still a big supporter of his, obvious favorite people. We all have our favorites. I know who I like and who I don't fucking like in the bearded community. I ain't got no fucking shame. I know who shit's good and who's not good. I'm a maker too.
Yeah.
Again,
I don't know what you
throwing
guys are
out some
talking about.
drama, but I know who I'll
Dennis,
support and
though.
who I
I don't know
don't
if you guys are-
support.
One more. Dennis's Beards and Barks.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, Dennis.
I didn't know who you guys were.
He's an overall, literally wholesome person. Like, to have a conversation with him, and he's bright, he's very intelligent, and he's not one of those dudes. He don't fuck around. Like, he's he's there for business, and it is kind of like you're dealing with Tim at the same time. Tim, a great guy. I was always scared to message Tim because he's kind of like frightening to me. I don't know what it is. Like, Timmy intimidating the shit out of me.
It's the
Yeah, can you send a message to Tim for me? Because I'm a freaking pansy.
well, this is the thing with Tim.
Yeah, Tim's an awesome dude.
I know. I've messaged him. The fear kind of wore off. You guys got to remember, I've got
once you talk to him,
anxiety. Yeah, he's so.
The first
I think
time
he's just because he's huge. I don't know.
Well, the first time my wife saw Tim, she had two reactions. One, she's like, wow, he's intimidating.
Yeah.
And two, she was like, he's kind of hot. And I was like, now,
Tim, you gotta go.
Tim is actually, Tim is one of the very few people that I would actually literally take a bullet for. I love that man. And
I have, I think, 3 or 4 of his oils now in my husband loves them. So I had to message DL, or not DL, but Tim, not too long ago. My husband was in the shower. All of a sudden, he is screaming. And I'm like, what? He's like, I'm out of Ragnarok soap. And I was like, well, fucking order it then. My God. Like, I thought he fell or something. He's just having a fit.
Yeah.
Now,
Ragnarok,
one time he was wearing the Ragnarok butter in his beard at nighttime before he came to bed, and he had put so much in that I started gagging. So I was like, you need to go wash that out or I'm gonna sleep on the couch. I mean, we're talking scent retention. Like, if my husband's up hunting, which he doesn't put nothing in his beard, but he'll wear there's one that I think Tim has patchouli in it. I'm not 100% sure on the names. I have a hard time reading the bottles because,
I have a hard time reviewing Tim because of the names. Like, I sound like
I try to read them and things like that. I'm just like, what does that say? And it's just because of the old English writing or something that's on them. But I just laugh because I'm like, it takes me 10 minutes to freaking like hooked on phonics shit for me. I can't.
Real quick, Marcus, Dennis wears same size I do, about a 57.
The cat. I was wondering what he was talking about. What size is he walker? And I just left that comment alone because I didn't know what the hell Marcus was talking about. Marcus, you never know. What Marcus.
I'll tell you what. When it comes to Tim and his stuff, there's some that I always have to have on hand. You know, Nidhogger's Malice, I try to have on hand.
Which
Scotty,
I do have that one, on your account of me. Yeah.
And this one, man, this is one of the best pumpkin ones I've ever had. This is housed, and I had to order another bottle just to keep in the fridge.
I might have that. I might have ordered that. I can't be sure until I go home and look, because I know he's having basically a Fuck Blacks Friday sale right now going on. So if y'all didn't try Tim's stuff, you need to go to. Even though me being a soap maker and a beard oil, again, like, I support so many other companies. If you guys were to, my cupboards probably look like your cupboards or whatever you call them. I don't know. I've got a huge amount too.
That's what it's
But
all about, though, supporting each other. You know what I mean? And Tim
oh,
does that. Tim buys a lot
absolutely.
of other people's stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. And I had to laugh too because you know how I feel about that whole certain side of the beard oil community here, but Chris and I actually just did oh, you got probably more than yeah, you got more than I got, but mine is probably like your top shelf, but in just my bathroom. Because,
Brenda,
you know,
you're
even
jealous.
though I don't have a luxurious beard because I wax it off, I got to put it in my hair. But me and the Elegant Sasquatch just did a collab as well. It on my site, it is the Kinky Chris Kringle to pair with his Slamey Daddy, and you put them together, you know, so.
I'll be honest with you. They sound fantastic, but I don't
And I'm
know if
not a food scent guy. No,
no. Look. I'm slowly coming around to the food sense. I really
I'm a
am.
food scent. You know me. I make
But
everything. I got.
I don't want my friends to go, "Hey, what you wearing in your beard?" Slay me, daddy. You know.
Well, oh, get over that. Just stop. I ain't even
Dude,
gonna listen to that.
dude, I
You
want
don't gotta
you to get
say
it now
it
just to
like
hear the
that.
review.
You
I
what,
Say it
want you to
like
Joe?
get it just so I can hear it.
slay me, daddy.
Play me,
Fuck's
daddy.
sakes.
Oh, that's funny as hell. Now you
Yeah.
get me
Yeah.
off. I want to hear that review. I want to hear you be like, I love
It's
Slay.
actually the pictures are kind of funny too because I told Chris, I said, Chris, you know me. Like, if I'm gonna make something and my labels, like, I like to walk a fine line. Like, I like to be on that edge of normal to full perverted. Like, that's just me. That's just how I am. I like fun, so I like to be right on that edge of.
Well,
Oh,
plus
you're
too
pushing it,
with your
Stacy.
food sense, and your food sense, like what I love about it is it's also got like some darkness to it too. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So
and I
it's
love
not just
darkness.
like, you know what I mean. You're bringing it all to like a couple things that I read. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this, but I'm gonna order it anyway because I'm sure
Yeah.
she figured out a way to kill it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's how so because when I look for something, I look for sweet scent. So the other day, actually just yesterday, I just put in an order to Ravenbeard, and I looked through all the scent notes, and the one I found was like juniper berry, sweet peach, plum, or something. There was some other things to it, but I tend to go for the sweet scents, where my husband likes more. I don't want to say woodsy, dark, but not dark. I would say that he likes. I don't know. He likes real masculine scents.
Woodsy cologne-ish.
Yeah, he's all into that stuff, and not me. Like when I do a Slumberjack in Clint Beatswood was like fall hunter. You know, I wouldn't wear it in the woods, of course, but you know, to have something for everybody. But the one that I've got coming out in the end of December, you want to talk about dark? I literally want you to open that bottle, and this son of a bitch is gonna punch you in the face. It's gonna be pungent,
And
like
that's why you're my people.
earthy, but a tad bit of sweetness. But it is so dark because it's gonna have like cade and black patchouli, and it's like literally.
No,
I wanted to
gotta try
punch
that
you in
one.
the face when you
Yeah.
open that bottle for them
Real quick.
sickos.
Larry said I forgot the finger snap. Okay. Slay me, daddy. Anyways.
You said that way
Get
too.
the fuck
You said
out
that
of
way too
here.
much with ease, brother.
Well, let me put it to you this way. Okay. My ex-brother-in-law was gayer than a pink football bat. Okay. I've got two daughters that are into the groove side of things, if you know what I mean. So I'm around it.
Yeah, I mean, I got a lot of customers that are. Actually, one of my better bearded customers, not saying better bearded, but huge beard. Like, and he's, um, you know, he's gay, but I don't get bothered by none of that because I've become best friends with him and things. But
Look,
he,
I don't get bothered
he's a
by it.
huge supporter of Beard Octane. I'm like, I can't get him. I'm like, dude, listen, I know they were small batch at one point, but You know, he loves his beard octane. I'm like, oh,
Well, let
damn
me
it.
tell
And
you.
I bought from them too. You know, I have their America, you know.
I tried Beard Octane. Somebody sent me some Beard Octane. They're like, you got to try this. And man, it was weak as fuck.
I think it's because, like, you got to remember, here's some of the other things. You got to remember, Katie was just talking about it too, fragrance oils versus essential oils too. So
Right.
essential oils, you got to be careful because some are a 1-to-1, some is a 4-to-1. There is some essential oils that you can't even use. There's essential oils that I can't even use in soap. Like, it is fucking forbidden because it'll burn you, you know. And
Yeah.
when I get fragrance oils on my fingers versus like essential oils burns the shit out of me because obviously, you know, I be watching people take essential oil straight out the bottle and put them on their face. I'm like, y'all are nuts. You
Yeah.
have to dilute that with oil, you know,
No,
skin safe, but they're weaker. They're weaker in a oil blend and they do not last long as a fragrance oil lasts longer, to me, in my opinion. I have to state that.
well, I
The
mean,
fragrance
I've got,
oils, right? Yeah, they do.
yeah. I mean, I've got a brother of mine, good buddy of mine, Jeff. He's a patchouli hound.
Oh
I mean,
God. And I
that,
can't I like
he
it,
will,
but in one drop.
he will put a ton of that shit all over his skin. It doesn't bother him. You know, me, I can do patchouli. It doesn't burn, but if I use too much, it will.
Yeah,
I
and
don't. I
that's
don't
the
like
thing too,
patchouli too
because
much. Sense.
patchouli is a bottom note. So, like when you talk about different notes and things, you can look all this up. But patchouli is technically like a bottom note. So it's made to deepen things or enhance these two things, which are your middle notes and your top notes. It's to change the scent in the top and middle notes, things like that, or to your designer brands, like as in cologne, to make a cologne type, or you know.
Right.
So it is the dark bottom note. But you have
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
use
I
it
don't
like
mind it at
in
the
a
bottom. Yeah. I don't mind
yeah,
it if
well
it's
it
down
is.
a little
It's
bit.
automatically a bottom note. If someone's using that as a top note and using too much, I don't want to be rude and say this, but they really don't know what they're doing, but it's meant to be an
Yeah.
accent. You know, that's the whole point. It's you got to do a
It's
lot of
just
work and
meant to
shit.
give a little bit of earthiness. That's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, or yeah, to deepen it or to enhance smokiness or to give it that extra dark,
Now,
which
have you
that's
ever?
why I use it, but I use it in 1 to 3 1 to 3 drops in a ratio. So
I'm
Now,
gonna
have you
tell
ever
you.
tried? Go ahead, Walker.
No, go ahead.
Have you ever tried any plant fragrances, oils by any chance? I was looking into some of that and playing around with them. A couple people have used
any
them in
which ones?
like the
Plant
plant
based.
fragrance, plant
Plant
fragrance oils.
based?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. Because
most
I
of
was
your
looking at
essential oils are kind of plant based, but I mean, if you're talking about like a whole new different line, then I've probably never heard of it. But
oh
most
yeah,
of
it's
your
like
essential
all
oils are.
it's like no chemical whatsoever. Like it's all completely plant from a
I
plant.
haven't because when I order the 100% essential oil. So it's, you know, I don't order from like certain companies like Young Living or things like that. I don't order from there because where I get mine, the people that are buying the mini bottles are paying so much more than what I pay wholesale.
Right.
Right.
So when I get my bottles in 4 ounces, except for I did, however, buy one and it's called a natural oil. So you have a natural oil, you have essential oil, and you have fragrance oil. So I do have one natural oil and I paid $63 for, I want to say, I don't know if it was a 1 or 2 ounce bottle. And it is it's like like a sea moss, and it is freight from the plant. Like it
Right.
is, but that is going to be your, obviously that is your top shelf, okay? Then your essential oil and then your fragrance oil. But
Right.
Right.
natural is called, you're probably talking about the natural oil,
Probably. Yeah. I
which
think
is
that's
like the real raw ingredient from the plants, you
yeah.
know, into
I was
that
just
bottle.
surprised how actual strong it was too. It was actually because I haven't had it in too many beard oils yet, but I have had it like in
I
body.
made one.
You made one with
I made, yeah, I did make one with that, and at the time I had a because it comes, I got it from it's from Iceland, you
Oh, okay.
know, and it's like, what the hell did I call it? I'd have to look back. It was called a certain name for it. I called it. It meant everything is going to be all right in Icelandic language, you know, is what I did. But because it is so expensive for that bottle, I tend to hoard it. But obviously, I don't want it going bad either. But
Right.
Yeah.
I think it was a 2-ounce bottle. I think I spent $63 on a 2-ounce bottle. So
Wow.
I'm just like, natural oils are so expensive. Again, fine if you got it, but um I still don't think, to me, that they held up as well. But you got to also remember what it is. You
Yeah.
know,
Well,
sea
right.
moss is sea moss. You know.
Now, real quick, I wanted to show you this, Stacy, because you're into the sweet gourmand type stuff. And I got this the other day from Small Town Traditions. He sent me a care package, and I think you would absolutely love this. This
Which
is
one
called
is
Highway Song, and
okay?
it's aged tobacco, Kentucky bourbon, blueberry, cypress, oud, and manuka honey. And
So
let
I
me tell
do
you
love
something.
honey. God, I love
Let
honey.
me tell you something. The main notes you get out of this is that manuka honey, some of that oud, and those blueberries pop.
Oh, it's not tobacco as the main note.
It's got tobacco as the main note, but it's blueberry all the way.
Oh, okay. Because
Well, and here's the other
I
thing
hate
too.
tobacco forward scents.
Here's another thing that people don't think of either. So on the bottles of beard oil, right? Your scent notes do not have to be in order.
No,
Your ingredients have to be in order, but your scent notes, you can throw people off by putting things like, you know, like say tobacco, which would be, I want to say like a middle note. I think it's a middle note in there, but you can put that on the top. Like you
Right.
right.
don't have to have your scent list in a order. You don't have to do that.
Well, I'll give you a little hint of what Tim
Yeah.
does. Is Tim doesn't list everything on there. He'll leave it. He'll purposely leave at least one thing out.
And you can do that. That's the thing. You know what I mean? Like
I mean,
I like to put things like, okay, so for instance, this is another thing too, like florals. Okay, so like a lot of guys, a lot of your cologne base will have things like violet, amaryllis, a little bit of lily, and then there's other plants, right? But say you have at least two, you can call it a floral accord
right,
because an accord means more than one. So you
right,
don't have to specifically state what that floral is. So I have two guys that have bought from me. One buys everything that I make, and his girlfriend, longtime girlfriend, is allergic to cedar wood, so he has to be careful. You know, I don't know if it's because you got to be careful too. Like, is it cedar wood? Cedar, I don't want to say essential oil because I think it is an essential oil, just like sandalwood. And then some people are fine with the cedarwood fragrance oil or sandalwood fragrance oil.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know, I make sure to try to state that if somebody asks me, "Hey, is that sandalwood?" Um, that
I
metal guy
like
just came to
ones
me and
that
said,
have a
"Hey,
mint.
yeah, ghost stories, you know, is that sandalwood essential oil?" And I was like, "Yeah, it is." He's like, "I can't get it." I was like, "Well, then I can make you one with sandalwood fragrance oil."
Right,
Right.
right.
You know, like I'll try to accommodate, you know.
Well, that's like my wife. She's allergic to strawberries.
Yeah. Oh, I
And
freaking love strawberries too. So is my
so does
son.
she. So does she. And you know, she just got the strawberry switchblade was sent to her from uh Katie. And
Yep.
uh thankfully she can use it. But like, you know, she had one uh she tried one that from Hemp
You know who
Wizard.
else has a strawberry switchblade? I think it's a strawberry. God, he would kill me if I said this, if I was wrong. Hemp Wizard has a strawberry switchblade.
Hemp Wizard sent that strawberry switchblade.
Yes, that's what it is, because I own it.
Right. Well, I had ordered that about 3 years ago,
Yeah.
And I ordered it because, you know, my wife loves the scent of strawberry. I didn't know it was all essential oil, and she broke out badly.
Yeah, but you could probably use a fragrance oil and be okay. And because you got to
And
remember, fragrance oils
that's the
synthetic.
thing. The strawberry switchblade body souffle that Katie sent, she can use all day long.
Yeah, because Katie uses fragrance oils. Yeah, I
Yep.
have a mix. Like, in my, I think it's Slumberjack. I have tea tree, sweet orange, and what's the other one? And they're all 3 essential oils mixed with. It's an EOFO blend.
Hold on. Chopper says he's allergic to cedar too, and it's any part of the plant, sawdust,
Sap, needles, any of it. So he would be allergic to the essential oil.
Right.
That is the essential oil, but he could be okay. I just don't like to play with that because if you have an allergic reaction, for instance, I have a lady come to me and she said, "Hey, oh, I see you use sunflower oil in your my whip body wash," and I do. And she's like, "But I don't know if I'm allergic." She's like, "When I ingest it, I'm allergic to it." So I said, "Ma'am, I still want you to be careful. Anytime someone says allergy to me, I get freaked out because a peanut allergy is a huge thing. I have a tallow soap that I make with synthetic nutter butter fragrance, right? Which is a fragrance oil.
I
But I
know. I
do
have
put,
that bar.
I know, but I do put walnut shell in there for the exfoliation. So if you are fucking allergic to, I think walnut's a tree nut, right? Don't ask. I think it's a tree nut.
Yes.
Don't freaking smell it. Don't touch it. Don't look at it. Don't touch it. You know, like that meme or whatever. Yeah.
That is
So,
my nightly
oh my
wash.
God, I love my beard wash. I use that shit in my hair.
It's empty.
What are you saying?
I don't know.
Oh God, he's such a
I
freak,
use
isn't he?
that beard wash
Sometimes
every night.
I
And
love my beard wash. I test it out. Everything gets tested out on me. For instance, I've used people's um balms and butters that they make. The first thing I do is I take a little piece, I test it out on my arm up here where I'm real tender at, and then I take some and I put it on my leg because I wake up and sometimes I have a rash here or a red spot, but my leg is just fine.
right.
You know, and then like another thing too that people do not get and they need to is like I'll have people that'll use my soap on their face and I get freaked out because your pH on your face is different from the pH on your freaking body. It
I
is
use it
so
on my
different.
head. I use it on my head, but I don't use it
Freaks
on my
me out.
face.
I know, but I'm just saying that's why you need to use. Okay, so if you want to use my
Yeah,
soap to
I
wash
use
your
it on my
face,
face too. I didn't know.
yeah, well, if you want to use it to wash your face, hair, beard, head, balls, I don't care, okay? But the thing is like for your face, your beard, you need to follow up with your oils and your your butters to bring that pH back down is a must. Okay, like you
Well, I
have
do
to.
that too.
Yeah,
After I shower, usually I'll put oil, some in the beard or butter in the beard, and I rub it.
yeah.
I rub it.
Oh yeah,
Either
I'm
that
all
or
backed
I'll
up with
use straight
science
whip
here. Shit
tallow.
does not get by me.
That's
I
it.
get into every little aspect of it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I use your wash at night. I use Tim's or Melissa's during the day, like in the morning.
Yeah.
I've got a couple other washes in my shower from different companies. Grindstone makes a good wash.
I do need to order from Small Town Traditions because I do hear that they do really good. Also, you know, Notable. I keep hearing really good things about Notable as
Yeah,
well.
me
I just
too. I've
haven't.
never tried them yet, though. But I've
I
heard
haven't tried it either, but I hear they're good peeps, and you know, I support everybody. Like I said, I just ordered Raven yesterday, so um, no discount code, Stacy. I don't when I order from you or from other makers. I don't use discount codes. I just buy because, I know how it feels, but that's just me.
Well, it's like my buddy Jimmy Bones. He owns Bones Beard and Body. I've got, God, I think I've got almost 20 of his oils.
Yeah.
Several of them are customs that he's made for me. And,
Yeah.
he's like, well, I'll give you this code. I was like, man, I don't want to use codes.
I don't use codes either. I'll buy it for what it is.
And
I support peeps
he
and
flat out
things.
told me basically he was like, fuck you. You're using this code. This is your code. It's good forever. I was like, okay.
He twisted your beard, huh?
That's like Ronnie too. Same thing. Like I'll order full price, and then I'll get an email that they just credited me back half of it.
Yeah.
I'm like, stop.
See, and I throw extras. Like I'll throw. People are like, "Is this a soap? This is a soap sample." I'm like, yeah, it's a soap sample. They're like, "It's freaking huge." Yeah, because like I have oops bars that I make, and I can't effing give them away because like my son's friends will come over and they each get a gallon bag or whatever, and I'm like, take some soap home. So,
Right.
can I get some from my mom? Take, because I'll have ones that, I used a fragrance with a colorant, then all of a sudden the colorant was supposed to be red and it turned out freaking pink. And I'm like, son of a bitch. So I should sell the ugly bars, but I give them to my hometown. I've tried taking my soap bars over to, we have a couple of shelters in our town, and our shelters won't take my soap because it's not new in boxes with tags and like the stores got. I'm like, you guys, these are people. Soap is soap. It's not going to go bad. Like I make it. It's no different but because you want it to be from Walmart or the big box stores. No.
Which is
Like
gonna be
they wouldn't take it.
Quality soap too.
Exactly. They wouldn't take it. I'm like, y'all need to rethink what you got going on at these shelters. I said, you should be thankful because like I'm willing to donate all of this stuff, but they're just, I don't want to say bougie, but there's no need to act like that. So I was like, whatever, I'll just give them to other people then. And they're more thankful.
Well, I'll tell you, the very first order I ever ordered from you,
I throw shit in boxes. Like I have no problem with, and
I ordered like 2 oils and I get like 3 oils and 3 soaps. And I'm like,
yeah, I don't mind it,
No, I don't. And this is the thing though. Once I tried the soap, I was like, okay, okay. So that's when I, started moving on to other companies. Now there's only, I think there's 3 companies that I use for soap now is Valhalla, Wicked Wednesday, and Tameless.
Yeah. And that's another thing too that I'm going to be doing. Like, I have worked on it before. I've sold it before in craft shows, but I do have a tallow butter coming out as well. It's just, I need time to sit down and do it. Everyone's like, you have your regular butters, plant-based, okay, or, vegan and all that. But then you got some people that, I do make my butters, some tallow butters for a couple people around town that do have, of course, in my opinion, I have to state this, but it helps with their psoriasis, eczema. One guy, it took it right off his legs. So but I got to be careful what I say because I can't make any claims. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
But I will be coming out with a tallow butter. It's going to be whipped. Obviously more in the wintertime because summertime the whipped butters don't fare in any shipping. So,
I'll tell you what, the hempire butter is one of my favorites.
Yes, I do. I got to make more of that because I do have somebody that personally messaged me, a friend that does want some scent in there. And I was like, oh, damn it. Now I got to make a batch,
And also, one thing I need to grab from you at some point is that activated charcoal calamine bar.
Yeah, I have 3 left. But anyways, I do have to go into work. My 10:30 is already rolled up. So I got to go. You guys have a good day. I wish I could have seen some comments, but I can't. If anybody has any questions, feel free to get a hold of me. at any
And
time.
if you want to pop on, the Scallywag show with us too, and go over some of these, some of everything we got going on. Let us know when you're available.
Yeah,
Hell yeah. And thank you for popping in this morning.
absolutely. But I got to figure out how to get out of this thing now. Hold on. How do you do it?
There you go.
There. That's how you do it.
All right, buddy. And I'm going to be rolling out myself real quick here because I got to get back to actual work.
Man, priorities.
But yeah, so I just want to say real quick to everybody, man. Keep an eye out for this raffle coming for Sky. It's going to be a huge raffle. I mean, cap companies, beard companies, all kinds of stuff, man. There is a lot of prizes. It's a $10 buy-in and for your first one, and then $5 each additional entry. And please, when you see it pop up on the page, man, give a share.
And there will be a graphic for that raffle up this afternoon.
Yeah, and I need to figure out how to call it, because if it's going to be shared on a bunch of places, I got to make sure how I'm going to run it. So that's why I haven't shared nothing yet, because
I'll wait for your go ahead.
Yeah, well, I just got to figure out how I'm going to do it. Or what I would like is somebody that knows how to do it is go live with me next Sunday and make a wheel with all the names and just spin it as I'm going from prize to prize to prize. You know what I mean? But
I can make a wheel.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you want to do it live, or if somebody wants to do it,
I think doing it live might be cool.
Well, I think it would. I just can't. I can't. Well, I'm only using a phone, so I can't do that and then that at the same time. You know what I mean? So, but I can go through the whole list of all the prizes, run it, and
if I'm doing the wheel, I'll have my screen on the wheel, and it'll be your face. So you can just tell me when to spin, hit it, and people can see it.
All right, then that works. Then that's how we'll do it. So.
And real quick, Dark Elf Assassin, welcome, by the way. The website is Wicked Wednesday Soap Company. It's wickedwednesdaysoaps.com, I do believe. So, but yeah, man, we didn't get to talk too much about, anything other than soaps and oils and stuff. But man, I appreciate you popping in.
That's it. No problem.
And, have a great day at work, man. Kick that ass. And we will see you soon.
All right, guys. Keep it scallywag, man. Much love.
Let's see. Need to update the handles? Yeah. I don't know nothing about handles. I don't know how to do any of that shit. But anyways, guys, I've enjoyed it. I appreciate each one of you that pops in here every week. Always making it a good time. And if you get a chance, check out Wicked Wednesday Soap Company. Check out Valhalla Beard and Body, Bones Beard and Body. Check out Small Town Traditions, Grindstone, Tameless Tallow. All these companies are just making some fantastic stuff, and you won't be disappointed. And do us all a favor. Go to beardedscallywags.com and buy yourself a shirt, a mug. That's a good one right there. Support Bearded Scallywags, and it helps bring content like this, and we appreciate you. We love you. And don't forget that you fucking matter.
Bears and Brews.